You can feel it, can't you? That shift in her energy, the way she used to light up when she saw you, but now her eyes barely meet yours. She's still polite, still around, but something invisible has changed. You tell yourself she's just busy, but deep down, she's slipping away. Here's what most men don't understand. Women rarely say they're not interested. They show it through subtle shifts, quiet withdrawals, and emotional patterns that speak louder than words. And if you miss those signals, you'll end up chasing a woman who already decided she doesn't want to be caught. I'm telling you this not to hurt you, but to wake you up. Because when a woman loses interest, she doesn't do it suddenly. It's a slow fade, a quiet retreat wrapped in politeness. And most men, out of hope or denial, keep trying to impress her, talk her back into attraction, or prove they're worth it. But you can't talk someone into wanting you. You can only inspire it. And once it's gone, your only real power is awareness. So I'm going to reveal the 7 signs, the psychological indicators, that tell you when a woman's heart is no longer in it. These aren't mind games or mystery signals. They're patterns rooted in emotional detachment, tested by years of observation and human behavior research. Because the truth is, when a woman stops feeling emotionally connected, she doesn't attack you. She just disappears emotionally. She becomes distant in presence, but polite in tone. Her laughter sounds practiced. Her compliments feel like leftovers from a version of her that used to care. And the longer you ignore it, the more of your confidence she unknowingly takes with her. You deserve to know when to stop giving energy to someone who's already made her decision. You deserve to know what her silence really means. And you deserve to understand that sometimes walking away is the most attractive thing a man can do. So listen closely. If she's doing these 7 things, she's not confused. She's just finished. When a woman's interest fades, her schedule suddenly fills up. The girl who once stayed up late texting you now forgets to reply for hours or days. She tells you she's tired, overwhelmed, or just needs some time for herself. But when a woman is emotionally invested, she'll always make space. Interest always finds time. Disinterest always finds excuses. And the worst part? She might even sound convincing. She'll say she's focused on work, healing, or figuring herself out. But what she's really doing is creating distance. It's not about her calendar, it's about her priorities. And right now, you're no longer one of them. Men often respond to this with more effort. They text longer, plan nicer dates, try harder. But every time you do, she feels more pressure and attraction dies faster. Because nothing repels a woman quicker than a man trying to earn back what she's already emotionally spent. The moment she starts rationing her time, she's rationing her feelings too. The second sign is emotional silence. She stops sharing her world with you. Remember when she used to tell you about her day, her worries, her dreams? When her messages were full of emotion, emojis, warmth? That was emotional connection. But now, her words are shorter, her tone is colder. You ask questions, she gives one-line answers. You share something vulnerable, and she replies with, "Oh, that's nice," or "I see." Psychologically, this shift means her emotional investment has been redirected. When a woman disconnects, she closes the door slowly. It's not that she's angry, she's indifferent. And indifference, not hate, is the true opposite of love. Most men confuse her politeness for hope. But politeness isn't affection, it's closure wearing makeup. When her words lose warmth, she's not trying to fix things. She's trying to leave without guilt. If you feel that distance, don't chase it, notice it. Because every time you ignore what she's showing you, you teach her that you'll accept breadcrumbs instead of love. At first, it sounds small. She makes light comments, playful jabs, tiny suggestions. You should dress differently. You talk too much. You're too intense sometimes. But underneath that pattern lies a powerful truth. When a woman loses attraction, she stops appreciating your essence. She starts editing you. See, when a woman is interested, she'll encourage your growth, but she won't want to change your core. She'll be drawn to your energy, your direction, your presence. But when she's not, she begins to pick at you, subtly, repeatedly, like she's testing whether she can reshape you into someone else. It's not cruelty, it's disconnection disguised as advice. Psychologically, this happens because emotional detachment breeds judgment. When she's no longer connected to your heart, her mind starts looking for flaws to justify why she's pulling away. It's her way of making the breakup make sense to herself. The fourth sign is even harder to see. Her body stops speaking your language. This isn't about physical intimacy alone. It's about energy. The way she once leaned toward you when you talked, touched your arm during laughter, mirrored your movements without realizing it. Those moments are signs of subconscious alignment. But when her interest fades, that physical synchronicity disappears. She sits farther away. Her hugs feel hollow. Her eye contact shortens. You feel like you're standing beside her but miles apart. And the scariest part is, you can't point it out without sounding needy. Because she'll say, "You're overthinking," or "I'm just tired." But she's not tired. She's emotionally checked out. Men often try to fix this with gestures, flowers, gifts, dates, but attraction isn't transactional. You can't buy back connection. Her body is telling you the truth her mouth refuses to say. She's there physically, but gone emotionally. If she's correcting who you are and her body has stopped responding to your presence, it's not tension you're feeling, it's absence. And the hardest thing you'll ever do as a man is to stop mistaking her silence for something you can fix. It doesn't always mean another man. Sometimes it's just attention. New hobbies, new friends, endless scrolling, or constant girl nights. She's not escaping you. She's escaping the version of herself she becomes around you. Because somewhere along the way, the emotional spark died, and now she's chasing feelings that remind her she's still alive. When a woman is connected to a man, her emotional center revolves around him, not in a dependent way, but in a rhythm of intimacy and excitement. But when she loses interest, that rhythm breaks. She starts lighting her candle from other flames, social validation, conversation with others, or distant admiration that makes her feel seen again. And here's the painful truth. She might still call you babe. She might still kiss you goodnight. But her mind is elsewhere, because emotional attention is currency. And once she starts spending it outside your connection, she's already preparing to leave. The sixth sign is even colder. She becomes effortlessly calm. You might think calmness is a good thing, but in psychology, emotional calm after conflict often signals detachment, not peace. When she stops arguing, stops reacting, stops caring whether you stay or go. That's not maturity, that's emotional death. You'll notice it in how she listens without feeling, nods without meaning, and agrees just to end the conversation. You think you've finally found harmony, but what you've found is indifference. Because passion and conflict are twins, both born from care. When she stops fighting, she's not healed, she's gone. And here's where most men make their last mistake. They interpret her silence as a chance to rebuild. They become extra kind, extra patient, extra hopeful. But you can't revive something that no longer breathes. Her quiet isn't peace. It's a goodbye she hasn't said out loud yet. So if she's stopped seeking your attention and stopped reacting altogether, you're no longer in a relationship. You're in a memory she hasn't deleted yet. You could be sitting next to her, talking, existing, trying, and she's somewhere else entirely. Not angry, not sad, just distant. You feel it in her eyes. They don't linger. You feel it in her tone. It's functional, not affectionate. You feel it in the silence. It's not comfortable anymore. It's empty. That's the final stage of emotional disinterest. The stage where you stop being a person she wants and start becoming an obligation she tolerates. She doesn't mean to hurt you. In fact, she probably feels guilty for not feeling what she used to. So she compensates with small kindness, politeness, maybe even a smile. But her heart? It's already gone. From a psychologist's perspective, this is detachment at its purest form. Emotional unavailability isn't always cold or cruel. It's quiet. It's the mind's way of protecting itself from the guilt of falling out of love. When she stops reacting, stops missing you, stops noticing your effort, that's not confusion, that's completion. And this is the moment that tests every man's strength. Because most men, good, honest men, try harder. They confuse effort with hope. They believe if they just love her more, she'll come back. But love doesn't return out of guilt. It returns out of inspiration. And you can't inspire her by losing yourself trying to please her. The truth is brutal but freeing. When she no longer values your presence, your absence will speak louder than your words ever could. The moment you stop chasing her is the moment she'll finally face what she lost. So ask yourself this, and be honest. If she's showing even 2 of these 7 signs, do you have the courage to stop proving your worth to someone who's already stopped seeing it? Leave your answer in the comments. I read every single one. And if this video hit home for you, don't just scroll away. Hit the like button, subscribe for more real psychological truth from a woman's mind, and share this with a friend who needs to hear it before he wastes another year chasing dead affection. Because sometimes letting go isn't losing her, it's finding you.